What's up guys? We saw a very cool informative video by another page. We'll try to tag him in the caption below, but we want to show you guys the second type of coolant bleed procedure that you see on Supras and modern BMWs, and we've got the perfect car to show you guys. All right, so the reason why there's two bleed procedures is because these newer cars are water cooled. So there's the low pressure coolant side, which is cooling the intake air. That's your front mount heat exchanger, your top mount manifold, or just your intake manifold in general. But the second bleed procedure that a lot of people overlook is the actual engine's coolant bleed procedure. Both of the procedures are started the same. So the first step is obviously get the car into Diag mode. Hit the start button in quick succession 3 times. It should say, once all the warnings and different things come up, it should say diagnostic mode active. There you go. And then the next step, make sure your fan speed is set to the lowest setting. Auto is on, the AC is on, and then obviously the temperature must be set to the highest possible setting. And then from there, you just hold the pedal down 15 seconds.
A few moments later.
Now, the reason this one is a bit different than the one you guys probably seen on Instagram is because we've got the hood closed. The only way that the service function started warning is going to come up is when you actually start the engine. When customers are in the shop, they always wonder how the car is revving itself. You'll see it takes probably 10 minutes, but the car will actually rev itself to make sure that the engine coolant is actually fully bleeding out all of the air. Again, there's 2 coolant systems in these newer cars. This one is the engine bleed procedure where the engine has to be running. So that procedure usually takes around 10 minutes, guys. Once it's done, obviously it'll say on the dash, service function completed. Let the car cool off a little bit, open the hood, and then once it's actually cooled off, just like we did right now, the last step is to finally check the coolant level in the actual bigger reservoir for the engine coolant. So one thing too is to make sure this thing should not be fully up. There's a indicator in the sides of the tank. It's probably in the middle of the tank where is the full level of it. So this car is fully ready to go. Sometimes guys, it might take you 3 or 4 bleed procedures just to do it completely right, but it is worth it. Not gonna end up in limp mode. We've got the full CSF 6-piece cooling package, and this car's fully bled and ready to rip. If you guys have any questions, hit us up at StudioRSR, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.